Well, we have with us the trinity of meaningful and sensible cinema in Bollywood, Anurag Kashyap, Vikramaditya Motwane and Vikas Bahl. Huge pleasure to have you guys on Bollywood Hungama first of all. And your film is coming up.
Meaningful and sensible, we also fun.
Entertaining, hunter types. Hunter.
Yeah, a lot of entertainment and a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Meaningful can be entertaining. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Alright, now Anurag Kashyap, the promo of your movie Hunter, it starts with the Gulshan Devaiya saying that मैं चोदूँ. With the sort of censor, I think एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा आजकल primitive times में हम लोग पहुँच चुके हैं. So what sort of difficulties are you guys anticipating with the censor board? Because I'm sure that they'll not be happy with.
No, if you really look at it,
Supposedly it's not good for the culture of the country.
No. Ever since the list came out, I don't know, if you see, I'm the one guy who's not reacted to it. Yeah. And there's been a reason because I know
you did at the with Vidhu Vinod Chopra and Farhan Akhtar. You did.
I was there, and Vidhu ji said what he said, and I completely agree with that.
Right.
But my thing is, does the INB ministry concur with that? I don't think so. I'm saying that there is an effort to actually turn a censor, take away the word censorship. There's an effort to turn it into a ratings board, and there has been miscommunication and all, and I think everything is going to be solidified soon.
Ji.
So I don't think so. I don't foresee any problem. We have made a film which is an adult film.
Right.
And when a film is an adult film, I think we should have the choice to do it the way we want to, as long as it's within the context.
Right.
So even the opening dialogue of Gulshan Devaiya is within the context of the film. And yes, there was a lot of confusion, but we are going to head to the censor board, and I'm pretty sure that we are not going to face any kind of a problem with that.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and
also lot of dialogues which are said in Hindi just come across more crude than
what they actually are.
We use the fuck in our normal language all the time, and no one thinks that that's bad language.
And my simple thing
no
is,
other way to saying it.
I'm saying if something is not part of us, it won't exist in the language.
But see, absolutely, what we are saying is it absolutely makes sense, but there have been strange sort of things which have been coming up, and the sort of outrage which has been there for the AIB roast has been like, I think humongous. It seems that there's nothing else exists in the country except for the roast and the sort of language that has been used.
See, I'm saying when you have been repressed for so long, people sometimes feel very light and think to just let it all out. I'm saying it's a very simple thing. Everything comes with the fact that you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't like mindless, meaningless thing that we call cinema, which comprises 80% of our cinema. I don't watch it. I don't go and see those films which just come and just on the basis of opening run.
But you
I like to see a film
with others watching it.
Yeah.
It's okay if others watch it.
No. Other people are watching it, they like it. No, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it's a waste of time. I watch a film only when it is actually run for a week, or if I trust the director. When a film has actually run for a week, not dependent only on the opening, then the next Friday I'll definitely go and watch it. There must be something in it. I don't like the film जो सिर्फ anticipation पे चलता है. मैंने किसी को रोका क्या करने का? मैंने कभी protest क्या मत बना ऐसा cinema नहीं ना. I'm saying any kind of a cinema or any kind of a thing. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You can't stand here and say that no, that I can't do it, so other person is not allowed to do it.
Okay, but this entire, the way it's being you are being pitted against Aamir Khan, and the way you just retweeted that open letter, it's being perceived that you are having this issues with Aamir Khan.
It's a very simple thing.
On the AIB roast comments that you.
Who pits me against Aamir Khan? You pit me against Aamir Khan.
No.
The media pits me against Aamir Khan. But let me ask that question. What did I say about Aamir Khan? Tell me.
Apparently the way it's being perceived, you know, I did not. मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको.
You have reported about it.
मैंने नहीं किया actually.
Bollywood I want to ask one question to every journalist. What did I say about Aamir Khan? एक journalist बता दे मेरे.
Right. See, basically, I heard something on a radio channel that Anurag Kashyap is having issues with.
Exactly. The problem with this world is people hear things and they got things.
Then after that, I saw you had retweeted. That open letter which I think Tarun Mansukhani had tweeted.
That was after it was reported I have slammed Aamir Khan. I'm yet to know everybody who has reported I have slammed Aamir Khan. What did I say? Where is that slamming? What did I do? Has anyone bothered to check what did I say or do?
But what is your opinion on Aamir's
मेरा opinion कुछ नहीं है. मेरा एक simple सा opinion है.
Right.
मैंने अपने Facebook पे उसका पुराना इंटरव्यू डाला, एक नया इंटरव्यू डाला, एक के बाद एक, और मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. तो जो भी कहा उसी ने कहा. मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा.
You mean to say what he had certain.
I don't mean to. You need to go and see that. That's why I'm saying that the problem with the world has become that everybody has come with a headline that's fixed, and they revolve around that one thing till they actually get the guy to say it, so it can become a headline and get solidified. It's not that. It's a very simple thing. I see a certain hypocrisy. I put it there on my page. I did not say a word, but it makes exciting news. Right? Yes, I have issues with it. My issues with it, I will address directly, and I have addressed directly.
Right. See, somewhere it comes across that you have this entire issues with journalists and even at the Hunter music launch, I think certain आपने कुछ चीजें बोली and I saw some video and all that stuff as well. But I'll give you one more example as how people are also handling media in a very sporting manner as well. Like I saw this Vikas Bahl was there at a awards function and someone asked him that कि हमने सुना है कि शानदार का जो है वो शूट रुक गई है बिकॉज पेमेंट नहीं हुआ है certain लोगों का. तो विकास बहल said that actually I forgot my wallet that day so we could not. So the journalist started laughing and the matter got quashed over there. So somewhere एक वो भी perception कहीं ना कहीं है.
नहीं वो प्रॉब्लम वहाँ नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम है कि आप हेडलाइन क्या बनाते हो.
Right.
एक आदमी ने सवाल पूछा, who is the bigger hunter, रणवीर सिंह और रणबीर कपूर. हाँ, अभी किस तरह का सवाल का मतलब क्या है? पहली बात तो सवाल क्यों है, ठीक है. जब इस तरह के सवाल आते हैं इसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं है तो मेरे जवाब भी वैसे होगा. मैंने कहा अरे वो क्या है, बहुत से बड़ा हंटर तो मैं. हेडलाइन क्या है, मैं हवस का पुजारी हूँ अनुराग कश्यप. तो ये मीडिया है. I'm talking about that's the media.
That is misreporting. There's no doubt about it.
No, I have always been misreported. I'm yet to see a headline on the roast or anything where I've actually said something. So when something like that happens and media is insisting on asking you question, मतलब me question,
Right.
because उनको लगता है कि बड़ा अच्छा था, अनुराग की कोई लाइन आएगी वो सेंसेशनल बन जाएगी, तो मैं क्यों जवाब दूं. मैं इसलिए जवाब ही नहीं देता हूँ किसी को.
Still we call media to the office in a garden nicely. आप लोग चाय वाय पिया सबने?
नहीं, but the thing is that we've never misreported. So I think we can say it like on a डंके की चोट. पर हमने नहीं किया तो I don't think आप हमें जज करिए उनके साथ में.
नहीं हम नहीं कर रहे, हम तो खुली बात कर रहे हैं.
Yeah. So उसमें ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. आप जो कह रहे हैं
आपने जब भी इंटरव्यू लिया हमने दिया ना.
बिल्कुल. In fact, there was this another thing that was being made about Vikramaditya Motwane that supposedly आपने mic apparently आपने फेंकने का आपने gesture किया towards a female reporter. That was
First of all, it wasn't even towards a female reporter. वो तो कुछ और ही था. I gestured towards somebody else. Female reporter. That news became I hit a female reporter the next day. So it's the same thing. Anurag.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. कुछ और करो, news कुछ और बनता है.
एक आदमी हर चीज के बारे में सवाल पूछ रहा है. तेंदुलकर के बारे में पूछ रहा है और उसके बारे में पूछ रहा है जिस सवाल को कोई लेना देना नहीं है और किसी और को पूछने नहीं दे रहा है. तो विक्रम ने हंसते मजाक में मुझे देख रहा है, इसको चुप कराओ ना.
Right.
बस it became like he is going to throw my.
Apparently there was no video footage of that.
Ended up sort of saying the fact that you can't do this, and so then the news the next day that I hit a female journalist. So this is the.
And apparently there was no video footage of him gesticulating whatever he is.
The video footage will say the same thing. He's looking at me and he's just doing this case को चुप कराओ.
There is video footage. Okay.
Yeah,
I saw one video where it said that we don't have the video footage. That is why we can't show what Vikramaditya.
Because the video footage is not.
It was 24 hours on.
The video is there,
Okay.
but there was 50 cameras. The video footage is there with everybody, but because it's so innocuous, everybody knows that video footage is going to prove the fact that I didn't do anything.
Right.
So
Okay, now Vikas Bahl, somewhere when we seen the promo and the entire premise of the movie, it is having this entire what some would equate it with like a sex comedy in a way, and then we have this entire bracketing of sex comedy in terms of like double meaning jokes and which can get like rather strange at times as well. But if you look at it, sex is also, there is poetry which is written and on sex and it is considered art in a way as well. So what do you have to say to people in terms of deciphering as to what is something which is sensible and what is something which is double meaning and crude?
Well, this is definitely not double meaning. It's as straight as it comes.
Right.
That's a double meaning actually. That's straight as it comes.
Right.
But he clearly says, मैं चोदू, and the rest of the film is as straight and blunt about him enjoying sex, like I'm sure the whole world does, and he can go to any
him enjoying
length
the
to
chase.
ensure,
Him enjoying the chase
Chase.
of sex more than the real thing.
Yeah,
It's about
actually he's only chasing
The
mostly.
film is about chase. It's not about anything else.
Right. Chase of what? What exactly is it?
Chase of sex.
Chase
So
of
you know it very well. Why are you pretending you don't know? It is the same thing. I'm that's why
I thought James Headley Chase actually. I thought it's
It's
like
actually celebrating the chase for sex, the whole film.
celebrating the chase for sex, which is something that I'm sure that a lot of people can relate to. That is something that is
relate to
A lot. A lot of people can relate.
90% people know it. They don't relate to it, they know it.
99%, I'm sure. You're having some very very interesting, I think, dialogue as well. That second best पर line मारो यार पटने के chances ज़्यादा होते हैं और छोटा चेतन देखने आए थे कि छोटा चेतन बड़ा करने आए थे. It's I think really funny actually, and at the same time as you've said, it's not double meaning. It's as straight as it gets. So how important do you think is the writing for a movie like this, where you're just actually trying to
Any kind
entertain
of a
people?
movie writing is
Absolutely.
See,
I'm saying in this
I'll tell you,
context.
my problem is what?
This
My
context.
problem always
Ji.
when talking about say movie like Hunter is the inverted commas. And when I say inverted commas, it's like when you say movie like this, I will ask you, what do you mean when you say movie like this?
Movie like this, when I'm seeing the promo and you're having that banana with the entire
What is this?
guy and women coming out. A banana can be there in a lot of other movies which are like sex comedies, and it can be. I think banana has been used way too often in terms of for just
Why only banana? There's Eiffel Tower, there's Qutub
symbolizing
Minar,
sex.
there's Eiffel Tower, there's Qutub Minar. There are lots of things which are phallic symbol. Do you know the history of architecture? The first
In India,
time
I'm
we started
saying.
making
In
things
India
like,
generally.
not in India. How the human mind works. When the scientists started to invent and architecture was made, the first inspirations were from the human anatomy.
Absolutely,
The
there's so
whole
many of them.
symbols, everything.
There's so many of them. In
Where do you
Indian
think the idea of
architecture
a
we have, in
toothpaste tube
European we
comes
have.
from? Where do you think the idea of a toothpaste tube comes from?
Toothpaste.
Go research it. I'm not saying generally like this.
Right.
Where did the idea of a toothpaste tube comes from?
Every morning I want to think of it.
So you have to go there.
This is
No, it's science. No, it's science. It is science. It is pure science.
I think
it is our squeamishness. It is हम लोग जैसे हो गए. हम लोग ऐसे that thing and that kind of conversation and double meaning. I say, what is double meaning? When somebody says double meaning, it's his way of saying कि मैं इतना शरीफ हूँ कि मुझे आपका दूसरा मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. बेसिकली वो डबल मीनिंग उसको नहीं बोला, वो ये बताना चाह रहा है कि मैं कितना शरीफ हूँ, मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आता, मैं बड़ा इनोसेंट हूँ. Anybody who uses the word like double meaning is the biggest hypocrite in the world. I'm saying छोटा चेतन देखने आओ कि छोटा चेतन बड़ा करने आयो, इससे ज़्यादा क्लियर क्या हो सकता है?
Honey, that's what I'm saying. That
I'm
he
saying
said
that's
it's
the whole idea.
as straight as it
That
gets.
is as
But you
straight
know,
as it
double
gets.
meaning and all that stuff which you're saying. Sometimes the sort of double meaning stuff that we see, frankly speaking, it can be really crude actually. It can be really crude, and but I can give you many
I
examples.
think
that a lot of that also
But
comes from the.
it all depends upon the perception as well. But yes,
No, but so much of that is
it can be
coming.
really crude at
So
times
much,
as well.
so much of that is also coming from a time that we've got into the movies where we had to have double meanings because you're making a movie for an entire audience. So the double meaning is for बच्चे को समझ में नहीं आएगा, adult को समझ में आएगा. They laugh, they don't understand it. There's a hypocrisy to that which is been in our cinemas in the 80s and 90s. Is now changing. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
We
It's a
need to
good thing
grow.
that
We need to get out of our repression. You will see half our problems will get solved.
we don't need
Half our
double
problems
meanings
will get
anymore.
solved.
Right. You are all for like a Masti and Masti 2 and all.
No,
and
I
all
don't
these.
like मस्ती मस्ती टू. I won't watch it also.
Right.
मैं जिंदगी में मस्ती टू को मैं केबल पे नहीं देखूंगा, फ्री में नहीं देखूंगा, कोई 5 करोड़ देके दिखाएगा तो भी नहीं देखूंगा.
क्यों नहीं देखेंगे आप मतलब?
क्योंकि मुझे मजा नहीं आता, मुझे हंसी नहीं आती.
क्या cool है? Have you liked it?
मुझे हंसी नहीं आती. एक छोटी चीज है, मैं क्यों देखूं? मैं इतना फ्रस्ट्रेटेड आदमी नहीं हूँ.
ईशा कॉपी करिए या?
Actually,
No, I don't
Masti
have-
one
I don't have
wasn't
any.
bad.
No, I didn't see it.
Masti was cool. Masti was cool.
See,
Masti
think boss, look here. For me, I'm not so
cool is it?
frustrated that I'll get excited without very cleavage or something like that.
He is saying अगर मुझे कोई 5 करोड़ देगा तो मैं कोई भी फिल्म देखूंगा. You know, he is a smart guy.
I know that's how he runs the.
Smart
Have
guy.
you seen him?
You must admit that.
Yeah.
He's a
I
keen
don't have
customer.
3 hours to waste.
You don't have 3 hours to waste.
I don't have 3
He
hours
has
to
got
waste.
3 hours to waste. You're saying.
He'll do anything. He's a good guy. That's why we have balance. See ना ये हम लोग का balance है ये.
Right.
हमारा चार्ली चैपलिन है.
नहीं तो क्या होगा कि इसको कोई ऑफर करेगा 5 करोड़, वो बोलेगा 2.5 कर लेते हैं, तू देखा हमारी
Okay, and we spoke to Bappi Lahiri recently, and he's saying that I'm a fan of Anurag Kashyap's cinema, and
We
I
are
think
fan of Bappi da also.
he's really enjoyed himself. I think doing the song somewhere. Something about the experience of Bappi Lahiri and
I did not work. I was not there when he sang
Vikram
the song.
met-
Record
Vikram
Vikram met him.
No, I mean, it's we've been huge fans of Bappi Lahiri since God knows when, Disco Dancer के पहले से ही, that kind of stuff. So it's like and this is when we heard the song without Bappi Lahiri, there was immediately like one instant reaction. ये गाना सुन के when खामोश made us all hear the song, like ये Bappi Lahiri की ही आवाज नहीं हो सकता. There's no other guy who can sing this. There was a very natural kind of like.
And you know, if you look at it, last 5 years, whatever songs he has sung, we remember it.
Exactly.
तो चाहे
absolutely.
Taxi number 911 में
But his
था.
energy
तो you
levels
just
and
know.
his,
Superb.
Absolutely,
he's
absolutely.
superb. He was like, I think he was younger than all of us. And
Yeah, he is.
He was fabulous to work with.
No, absolutely, he's a lot of like energy. And this Hunter में जो 2 आ रहे हैं, numerological, is it? I think 3 हैं.
वो तो
नहीं,
जगह खत्म होगी, हम तो और डालना है.
अच्छा, it's like
I
numerological.
don't like Hunter. His life is like
Hunter.
his life is always on the rrr.
Okay, but do you believe in numerology? And कभी आप टाइटल अपने numerology की वजह से आप कभी कर सकते हो?
मैं न्यूमरोलॉजी में एकदम बिलीव नहीं करता हूँ. मैं मैथमेटिक्स में अच्छा था.
You were good. What about you guys? You believe in? Can you ever make a title just because of the fact that it's?
He believes in the numerology of the box office. जिसमें एंड में कितने जीरो बहुत मैटर करता है.
अगर मार्च 69 होता तो हम उस दिन रिलीज कर देते.
March 69.
69 मार्च डेट होती तो
Okay, and I think you're having some very interesting actors, both Gulshan and I think Radhika is brilliant. Even the way she's saying "Ab tak chappan," I think it's like really cool. Something about the star cast, both Gulshan and Radhika, I think they're brilliant actors in the old
You worked with Gulshan and
I worked
Radhika.
with Gulshan and Radhika. I think they're terrific actors. It's fun to work with them.
Right.
I was very excited actually about Sai Tamankar,
Sai Tamankar.
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
such
she's
a
fab.
big
She's
star in Marathi,
fabulous.
and she's so fab in the film.
She's fabulous.
Ritesh
So
Pandey.
hot.
Gulshan has always been a good actor. I've always worked with him. He started with my film.
Right.
Radhika, I've already made 2 short films with her, and now we have to graduate to make a feature film someday. But she's a
I think
terrific actor.
she was terrific in Badlapur as well. I
She's
think she was
outstanding in Badlapur.
She's
She's
very
really
good. Like a small road thing.
No, she's been fab since Shore.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Shore was brilliant as well. Okay, and what are your views on Gulshan and the entire?
No, they're great. Gulshan
Even
is-
other actors, I think they seem to be very interesting.
All the actors in the film, and it's not just
Comic
Gulshan,
लेकर
it's the other one.
क्या है वो देख जो comics देख के लेता है. I think that actor, I keep forgetting his name. He's very interesting.
Nitesh Pandey.
Yeah, he's very interesting as well.
No, they're all good. They've all been
Right.
cast so beautifully by Harsh in the film because they're playing in that entire middle class milieu and they've all fitted in very beautifully. I mean, they're all fab. Yeah. And Sai Tamankar especially, for me, she's my favorite in the entire film because she's played that role like to perfection.
Yeah.
Right.
she-
And all of us had the hots for her the first time we
Yeah.
saw the film.
Yeah.
You did.
All of us.
All
We
of us,
went
all
and
of us.
told her that we have a huge crush on you.
Sai Tamankar.
But my favorite character in the film is that old man who stands in the balcony and only looks
Yeah.
at.
Both of them.
He's only an observer.
Right.
No, but even that cop, yeah, the Chota Chetan wala
Oh,
cop is
superb.
superb. Yeah. Like
Yeah, I
even
think he's
small, even
terrible.
all the small
Yeah, I
casting,
like that
tiny,
small
tiny
boy
casting.
who pisses everywhere. Who likes to pee everywhere.
Right. What are your views on in terms of, since he's saying that you are the numbers guy amongst you, what sort of box office response are you
Reputation
looking
खराब हो जाएगी. He's not just the numbers guy.
नहीं,
His favorite number is 36, 24, 36.
ये सब
In terms of 3,64,026.
right.
See, when you do a film like Hunter, we came to us and Harsh had already made the film.
जी.
And we had no money, but we loved the film so much that we said, come what may, we'll turn the world upside down, but somehow or the other we will ensure that we see through the rest of the journey with Harsh. We will back this film, but we can't take credit for being a part of the film from the beginning because we came on board when it was almost ready, but we were greedy because films like these, like we were really blown by the film.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think we were thinking of box office or anything. We just thought Harsh is a great talent. He's done a fantastic job. Us helping him see through this journey is all that we've thought of. So I don't think at this point you even think of what is coming your way in terms of numbers or anything.
But box office is important. I think you realize with Queen.
Box office is
Somewhere
absolutely
it definitely opens up a lot.
But that's the reason why we've come on board to ensure that if film gets a good release, people watch it. Because what is box office? Box office is that you make something and more people watch it, right? And a film like this should be seen by a lot of people, and they should enjoy it and go back home and have sex.
Have sex, okay. And with a movie like Badlapur doing well at the box office, do you feel that more such in terms of because everyone said that it's like Sriram Raghavan at his uncompromising best. So more such films will come up.
Absolutely.
And
I
Ashton,
think-
I think people are saying it's one film.
Absolutely.
which is
I understand
similar.
there is a whole lot of stuff coming out.
Right.
You know, I think the time has come where filmmakers start making films that they believe in, rather than making films out of ki audience ko kya chahiye, which is happening. I'm saying if you see all the good films that have worked and everything, it's a film that has come from the filmmakers. मेरे को ये film बनानी है भाई, और मैं ensure करूँगा कि correct बने और सबको पसंद आए.
जी.
But it comes from the fact that they want to make it. Earlier, what was happening is everybody was thinking, यार आजकल ये चल रहा है, ये बना लेते हैं. So nobody was making the film they wanted to make. So I think that time has come. The time has come for filmmakers to
And
make their own
Harsh's
films.
conviction on making Hunter was fantastic because he was going to start the film actually 3 months before when from the time when he actually started it. When one day before the shoot the film had got called off. And he went and he came to the office, we sat, we chatted, he went out with his friends, he left it for 15-20 days and he got back to it. And 3 months later he was back on the floor making
And we've been on the script for a very long time.
So in terms of like the production part, the finances, he arranged for it. You guys.
He'd
He has
organized
got a
it
producer.
himself.
Producer editor is the same guy.
Yeah.
Acha.
His
And then you
producer editor
guys are
is
presenting it.
Kirti.
Kirti Navka, Rohit Chugani, these are the guys who've basically.
They collected money, they made the film.
Right.
After they finished shooting is when we came on board.
Right. We saw a rough cut and we just, all of us just loved it. I mean, we saw it together and just freaked out.
Duration? What is the duration?
2:10. 2 घंटा रास्ता है.
Okay. Anurag, if we can have a few things on Bombay Velvet, and now there are
This is a
reports that.
Hunter. This is a Hunter.
Hunter.
2 minutes.
No.
Bombay में तेरे को कितना exclusively मिला है?
Basically,
This is not a Bombay
somewhere,
Velvet.
somewhere it's being said that the name might be changed to Mumbai Velvet or something like that because Bombay is one of
कितना हो गया?
the.
मुकेश भट्ट जी ने बोल दिया कि नाम नहीं चेंज होगा.
Right.
पहला जी ने बोल दिया नाम नहीं चेंज
Part 2,
होगा
3, 4, there is a Nagpur velvet coming, then we have a Chandigarh velvet. And Bengaluru velvet we will.
Right. And this entire
Mumbai
controversy around the Raveena Tandon. I spoke to her yesterday and she says that I loved Bombay Velvet. I had a great time working on it and the entire thing. So where do you think this entire thing came from?
nothing she said it
Right.
that's what I'm saying ना it's all misreporting by the media आपके जो सारे सवाल है वो मीडिया से होने चाहिए मुझसे
तुझे
नहीं होने
पता है ना
चाहिए
तेरे को क्या क्या बोलना है to get this thing out, इसलिए तू
नहीं मैं कुछ नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं you know it has to be
even I'm
slightly
saying that,
comprehensive because we
I'm
don't
saying
get
मीडिया
leaders
से
together.
मीडिया ये सारी चीजें मीडिया ने बताई ना मैंने कहाँ बोला या रवीना ने कहाँ बोला मीडिया ने बोला ना ये सारे सवाल सारे जर्नलिस्ट को लाइन से बैठाओ जिसने इसमें आर्टिकल लिखे हैं आपको कहाँ से पता चला आपको क्या लगता है बॉम्बे वेलवेट में क्या है उनसे पूछो मेरे को तो नहीं मालूम मैं तो फिल्म बनाई है मेरी फिल्म में जो था पहले वो आज भी वही है और वही फिल्म है और जिसने भी देखी किसी को दिक्कत नहीं है तो जो कहानियां जहाँ से आ रही है उनसे पूछो
The duration part of it कि 4 घंटे की फिल्म है I think
चार
रणबीर has
घंटे
said
बोला, चार घंटे बोला, 4 घंटे की फिल्म है,
2
उससे
घंटे
पूछो।
नहीं, मैं complete 2 घंटे 19 मिनट का that's what Ranbir has said that the
तो
final cut
आप
is
जो
2
जिसने
2
4 घंटे
hours,
बोला उसको
19
बिलीव
minutes.
करोगे जिसने
नहीं,
रणबीर
see,
बोला
you know this is something
मैं
that
नहीं बोलूंगा my thing is because see I'm exhausted of
Yeah.
I'm exhausted of speculation जिसको जो बोलना बोले दो ना मेरी फिल्म आ रही है ना 15 मई को देख लेना कितने मिनट की है देख लेना रवीना है कि नहीं है देख लेना फिल्म में कितना पैसा खर्चा हुआ है सब 15 मई को पता लगेगा कमिंग सून टू अ थिएटर नियर यू ऑन 15th May
promo कब आ रहा है
प्रोमो कब आ रहा है ये आपको जैसे आएगा मैं बता दूंगा जिस दिन आने वाला होगा उसके एक दिन पहले बता दूंगा
अंतर बहुत हो गया
वो सिर्फ मुझे पता है ना मैं अनुराग को बताऊंगा ना आपको
अच्छा about Udta Punjab I believe it's on floors right now but you guys haven't found any studio and the entire star cast they did come on board because of the
it's
scripts
on the
there.
floor and there is a studio attached.
There is a studio so which is the studio
Otherwise we won't be on the floor.
because I think there was a report as well so
again there's always a
We
report
don't clarify reports.
we have decided not to clarify it.
but you know we are
There's nothing to
presenting it
clarify.
objectively so which is it
There is a studio on board and the film is on the floor and I would much rather take the studio's permission before taking the name.
he's like you know I said a sensible guy smart guy very smart
वही तो
and something about Bhavesh you know I think since he brought you
Hey,
Bhavesh Joshi one line on Bhavesh
No, this is the Hunter का thing है.
Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.